A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a crucial development for international relations, Iran and the United States have commenced a fourth round of negotiations regarding Tehran's nuclear program. This round, which began on May 11, 2025, is taking place in Oman, just as President Donald Trump prepares for a significant visit to the Middle East. The stakes are high as both nations grapple with the implications of Iran's advancing nuclear capabilities and the potential for military conflict. The negotiations are being mediated by Oman's Foreign Minister Badr al-Busaidi, and both indirect and direct discussions are anticipated. American officials have expressed hope that this round will yield progress in limiting Iran's nuclear program in exchange for the easing of severe economic sanctions imposed by the U.S., which have been a source of tension for nearly 50 years. President Trump has been vocal about his stance on Iran's nuclear ambitions, having threatened military action if a satisfactory agreement is not reached. This threat looms large over the discussions, particularly as Iranian officials have increasingly warned that they may pursue nuclear weapons, given their stockpile of uranium enriched to near weapons-grade levels. Compounding the situation, Israel has issued its own threats regarding Iran's nuclear facilities, indicating a willingness to act independently if it perceives a threat. This adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation in the Middle East, which has been further inflamed by the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict in Gaza. As the negotiations unfold, Iranian state television has confirmed that discussions have officially begun, although there has been no immediate comment from the U.S. side. Leading the talks are Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and U.S. Mideast Envoy Steve Witkoff, who have engaged in both face-to-face meetings and indirect communications facilitated by al-Busaidi. A significant point of contention remains Iran's insistence on its right to enrich uranium, which Araghchi has declared a non-negotiable red line for the Iranian government. He stated, "This is a right of the Iranian people that is not up for negotiation or compromise. Enrichment is one of the achievements and honors of the Iranian nation." On the American side, Witkoff has created confusion by initially suggesting that Iran could continue to enrich uranium at a level of 3.67%, only to later assert that all enrichment must cease entirely. He emphasized, "An enrichment program can never exist in the state of Iran ever again. That's our red line. No enrichment. That means dismantlement, it means no weaponization, and it means that Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan, those are their three enrichment facilities, have to be dismantled." The backdrop of these negotiations is the collapse of the 2015 nuclear deal, which had previously capped Iran's enrichment levels and limited its uranium stockpile. Following the U.S.'s withdrawal from the agreement in 2018, Iran has since abandoned all restrictions on its nuclear program, now enriching uranium to levels close to 60%, a short technical step from weapons-grade levels. Domestically, Iran is facing significant challenges as well, compounded by the economic pressures of sanctions. The Iranian rial has seen a dramatic improvement against the dollar, strengthening from over 1 million to about 830,000, largely due to the ongoing negotiations. However, the path to a conclusive deal remains fraught with obstacles. Reports indicate that President Trump has imposed a 2-month deadline for reaching an agreement, coinciding with his upcoming trip to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE. This deadline adds urgency to the talks, but many analysts believe that significant differences still exist between the two sides. Moreover, Iran's internal politics are in turmoil, with ongoing protests related to the mandatory hijab law and rumors of potential increases in gasoline prices, which have historically triggered widespread unrest. The last round of discussions in Oman was overshadowed by an explosion at a southern Iranian port, which resulted in numerous casualties and injuries. The cause of the blast remains unexplained, but it has been linked to a shipment of missile fuel components, highlighting the dangerous environment surrounding these negotiations. As the world watches closely, the outcome of these discussions could have profound implications for regional stability, international relations, and the future of nuclear proliferation. The complexities of the situation underscore the need for careful diplomacy and a willingness to compromise. But with both sides holding firm on their red lines, the path forward remains uncertain. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.